Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's Adobe Illustrator tutorial we have the Scribble Effect. My name is Marie, I'm a graphic designer, and let's get started with this cool tutorial. So in this tutorial we're going to use these two shapes that I created in the last tutorial using the pucker and bloat effect, and we're going to add the Scribble Effect, which in Adobe Illustrator gives your objects a playful, hand-drawn, sketchy look perfect for comic, childlike, or graffiti styles. Here's how to use it and customize it. Let's get started. So to apply this cool effect, you have to select a shape, an object, or a text converted to outlines. Then select Effects, Stylize, and Scribble. This will open the Scribble dialog box with many settings which we are going to go over together. So let's start by leaving settings to default, and first option is the angle. So here you can move this little line around to adjust the angle of your Scribble effect. Secondly, we have path overlap, which is how much the lines extend beyond the shape. So you can go inside, so they are farther away from the outer shape on the inside, or towards the outside where they go over the shape. And then we have the variation. This is the randomness of the overlap. So we start from none, which is very low, and while we increase, the more wild it gets. I'm going to go ahead and put it back to 0.18 like it was to begin with, and then we have the line options. So first of all, here we have the stroke width, which is the thickness of the scribble lines. So we can increase it to make the lines thicker, which would probably be more helpful with bigger shapes. These are pretty small. Or you can decrease them. I'm going to go back and put it how it was. Then we have curviness, which is how loopy or wavy the lines are. So now they are pretty angular, as you can see here, but if I increase this value, it becomes more like a loop. This is a nice effect for maybe a Christmas tree shape. Okay. And as I showed before, you can go up here to the angle and modify the angle. So this is the curviness. And underneath here we have variation, which is associated to the curviness. So this variates the curviness effect to make it less wide or more wide. Here, let's just show you for the benefit of the video. See, there's more spacing in between the lines, and you can increase or decrease the curviness. And then last we have the spacing, which is the distance between the lines, and underneath the variation of the spacing, which adds randomness to the spacing. Now look at this effect, how cool and messy it gets. Don't you just love the scribble options here? You can go to very, very messy and back to very clean and sketchy. So here we have some preset options which we're going to go over together. So I'm going to leave this shape here to swash, and let's move to the blue shape down below. There's one last thing I wanted to cover before we move on, and that is the appearance panel. So since we've applied the scribble effect to our shape, until we expand it, it is still modifiable. So if you select the shape with the scribble effect, go to Appearance. Here, you can click on the scribble effect, and the panel will open, and we can modify any of the settings that we've applied previously. Press OK, and your new settings will be added. Once you go to Object, Expand Appearance, you will no longer be able to modify the effect, because now your scribble has become its own shape. And as you can see, it has its own anchor points. So now let's go to the bottom blue shape here. I'm going to make 4 copies so we can apply different presets to them and see the difference. So let's start by selecting the first shape over here, and then we're going to go to Effect, Stylize like before, and Scribble. So now where it says Settings and it has all the custom options, there's a drop down menu, and here there's a bunch of presets. So for example, I'll select Sketch, and it will automatically apply a sketch effect, and then I can customize the settings to however I want it to look. Then you push OK, and this is the sketch effect. So I'm going to use the type tool to write sketch underneath it. Okay, and then we can select the second shape, do the same thing, Effect, Stylize, Scribble, and this time we're going to select Zigzag, for example. As you can see, they are all like scribble effects, but they are different. Again, I'm going to use the type tool to write zigzag under this second effect here, down below. And then select the third shape and do the same thing, apply the scribble effect. This time we can do childlike, for example. See, this is like more messy, but again, you can adjust the spacing, the angle, the curviness, anything you like. Okay, and then for the last example of this video, let me just write childlike under this one. As you can see, there's many presets. I'm just going to do one more in this tutorial. So I'm going to select, go to Effect, Stylize, Scribble. And for the last example, I'm going to choose dense. See, this is like more filling. I'm going to write dense underneath this. All right, and as you can see, we have 5 different shapes here, and they all have this scribble effect, but they are all different one another. We have reached the end of this tutorial. This was the Adobe Illustrator Scribble Effect. I hope you enjoyed it, learned everything you were expecting to learn, and don't forget to watch our previous tutorial, the Pucker and Bloat Effect. Also, as you can see down below, we have our YouTube merch. Go ahead and purchase anything you like to support our channel. My name is Marie. I'm a graphic designer, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Ciao!